Where does everyone want to go on vacation? Children or adults? The happiest place on earth? What is the happiest place on earth? Most people consider that to be Walt Disney World. Disney World is a theme park where magic happens. It is filled with parades, characters, rides, shows, fireworks, and more. But is it always the happiest place on earth? For Lane Thomas Graves' family, it probably isn't. The Graves family decided to take a vacation to Disney World during the summer of 2016. While the family was having a magical time on their trip, they decided to go to the beach near Grand Floridian Resort and Spa to watch Zootopia, the movie that was playing that night. There were no swimming signs, but no worker had said anything to the people at the beach about not getting in the water. Lane was playing in the Seven Seas Lagoon when an alligator dragged him underwater and attacked him. Matt Graves, Lane's father, was attacked by a second alligator while trying to save his 2-year-old son. Unfortunately, Lane was killed from the alligator. Within the next few days, Disney increased safety protocol and made it known there were alligators and snakes in the area. The Graves family chose not to sue Disney, and since their son's passing, they have created a foundation in his memory where the profits go to families of children who need organ transplants. They have also created a memorial for him near where the attack occurred. It is a sculpture of a lighthouse, which is the symbol for his foundation. It has 2 blue stars because he was 2 years old and would introduce himself as "I'm Lane Thomas, I'm 2." In comparison to Lane Thomas being attacked and killed on Disney property, there have also been other deaths at Walt Disney World. There has been 2 deaths from Walt Disney World's attraction, Mission Space. Mission Space is a simulator ride in Epcot that makes you feel like you're really in a rocket ship going into space. Before anyone died from the attraction, there was only one actual ride, which is considered to be intense because it is spinning at a very high speed to create the effects of the attraction. One 4-year-old boy passed out during the ride, where he eventually died because of a heart condition. One woman who rode the ride claimed she was dizzy and began getting sick after she got off of the attraction. She had high blood pressure and other unspecified problems. While in the hospital, she became even more ill and passed away. After the ride had caused 2 deaths, they closed it down for renovation. When they reopened it, there was 2 Mission Space rides, Intense and Not Intense. Both are simulators and are the same ride, but the Intense one still spins compared to the Not Intense one, which just moves you back and forth and side to side. So even though Disney World is known for making magic and happiness, it isn't always the happiest place on earth. Disney knows they are liable for so many lives and do not want anything bad happening to any of their guests. But can you always prevent that? No. Bad situations will always still happen even when we least expect it. Everyone who has passed away will always live on, and their families and friends will continue their legacies. You are all missed dearly. Rest in peace.